So obviously, financing is a huge part. You have clients, they buy a house, they need a mortgage. So
Right.
what do you what do you think the advantage if somebody's going to buy a house today of working with a bank versus a mortgage broker? Do you have a preference? Like if somebody comes to you and says, I'm working with bank A or I'm working with mortgage broker A, like do you have a preference of, oh, good, I'd rather them work with a broker, or does it bother you on your side?
So for me, it's nice when they're working with a broker because a lot of the time we need to run things by the bank or broker are during after hours, like,
Yeah.
evenings and weekends and things like that. So if I'm showing a house and we need to run something by their mortgage broker on a Saturday at 1 p.m., we usually can just call or text the mortgage broker right there on the spot and get an answer. So it speeds things up a lot. Often the broker will also keep me looped in because I do need to know what's going on, obviously.
Yeah.
And not that the brokers give me confidential information on their file, but there are some basic questions I need
Yeah.
to be able to ask the broker. And I do find that often the bank won't communicate that with me. So that can be, a challenge sometimes. And there are a lot of brokers that I've worked with numerous times, like yourself. So if I say to you, I got these new buyers, they said they're pre approved with you. Are we good to start looking at houses? When you tell me yes, I know that you've went through the entire process with them. I
Yeah.
know they're good to go. I'm confident in that. And also, when I'm bringing an offer to another realtor, I can confidently say to the other realtor, like, these people are good. They're pre-approved with Mike Jones. He's went through the whole process with them. So the other realtor isn't skeptical at all. And if a realtor is continuously bringing offers to other agents and they're constantly getting declined on financing, that realtor is going to get a reputation that
Yeah.
their client's financing never seems to work out.
Yeah.
And I feel that I have an advantage, and many other realtors do too, when they work with legitimate, good brokers, because we all know each other for the most part and know that our buyers are usually solid.
Yeah.
So when I get an offer from a particular realtor that I've worked with for many years that I know works with a legitimate mortgage broker and they tell me who they're working with, I then relay that information to my seller. Like I might
Yeah.
say, his buyers are good to go. They're working with this broker. That broker is good. I totally trust their opinion. So it actually kind of helps with the realtor's reputation too.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
for sure. I can see that.
if you have a good reputation for your financing going through often, or 99% of the time as a realtor, then your buyers also have a better chance of their realtor,
Yeah.
getting a house for them or the other side trusting them more, which is a huge factor.
Yeah, for sure. And I find on our end too, I always joke that I get more phone calls out of what typical working hours would be considered. If working hours are considered 9 to 5, we get more phone calls from 5 to 9 in the next month,
Right.
right? Because people are working, they're nurses, they're teachers, like they don't have time during the day to just pick up the phone call and deal with mortgage stuff. So
Right.
we do more stuff in the evenings. And I always joke because I say, here, I give all the clients, here's my cell phone number. Call me anytime. And I say, go ask the bank manager or the person you're dealing with in the branch for their cell phone number and see if you can call them on Saturday at 2 in the afternoon. See what
Hmm.
they say. Probably you're not getting that number, right? But I think having availability sometimes with some of the best abilities or availabilities, right? Like being
Right.
able to be contacted at any time is huge. And same back to you, right? Like I know
Hmm.
when you say you call mortgage brokers, like we call you guys too and ask questions and stuff all different times. And
Hmm.
we don't have set hours, which is the funny thing. And I don't know if like separate side subject, but do you find people apologize when they call you like on a
Oh
Saturday
yeah.
at 4 o'clock?
Yeah. I'm
They'll
like,
call
this
and
is
be like,
my
I'm so
job.
sorry to bother you. And it's like, it's fine. It's my job, right? But
Yeah.
they're always apologetic for it. But I we don't have set hours and
Hmm.
that's a benefit.